Hi, I'm Linda Marsden,
I'm Myles Marsden.
and we're here today because we are announcing that our book is finally done. For all of you people out there who have been asking.
No.
Yes, it's done.
All that paper and stuff that I wrote down of my life?
It's done, and it's 5 years in the making, so
Oh
it's something that we're very excited about, and our publisher has told us that we can actually pre-sell it as of today, so that's why we're here. We're doing this crowdfunding program that was suggested by friends of ours who had a very successful campaign, and we'll tell you about it in a minute. But right now, I need to tell you the name of the book is The Chronicles of Myles Marsden, On Stage and Off. And you are that person.
Yeah, and you are the person that wrote it.
Yeah, I am the person who wrote it.
You can tell sometimes.
Yeah, I'm still shaky a little bit.
No, I wouldn't be shaky at all, because as I read it, I relived every minute that I told you that I had at that time.
Oh, good.
And you got it down.
Oh, good.
You wrote it down, correct?
He thinks he's getting paid. I'm not paying him for saying that.
But I think people want things that are interesting.
They do.
And not just all, sugar and spice.
Your book is interesting. That I can promise you. There's never a quiet moment or a dull time in this book. There's so many surprises and so many things that you didn't expect at the time. He started off in London in 1952 as a 16-year-old boy, traveling across the ocean all by himself, arriving at...
in London,
mm-hmm.
And then an icon who was there in the dance world spotted me and suggested what school I should go to.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that school, I was lucky enough to meet two great people from Yugoslavia, and they were going to build a school. I went to their audition, was accepted to go to their school, their school they were putting together in Split. And so that was just a tremendous luck.
Mm-hmm.
The things that came out of that, the tours
mm-hmm.
that I did with them. I started in the Corps Ballet, which was part of my training, and then worked up to soloist, then got a role in this ballet, that ballet, and then finally the premiere of Giselle. And in that was...
the title.
That made me premier dancer of the Yugoslav company.
And that in itself was an achievement, because here's this American boy who is now receives this title in not only another country, a communist country at that time. So it was an honor, and a lot of stories behind it. But from the following that, the next year, life changed a little bit, and there's a little turmoil there, and unexpected roads, and we talk about that. It takes him back to America. But the good thing is he becomes the founder of the very first civic ballet company in the state of Rhode Island, and was their artistic director from 1959 to 1976 until he resigned.
Yes, and this is... now, why would a person resign if we had a dream of a studio?
I know. You have to read the book on that one, too. It's another very interesting story. A lot of things that haven't been told that you have told.
So he gave up dancing?
No, he did not give up dancing after that. You know that. We had a very busy life. From there, he went on to the West Coast, built 2 more companies on the way to the West Coast, 2 more companies over the next 10 years, and 2 more studios, and choreographed and guest taught for different schools across the country. Met amazing people, worked with some amazing people. So his life was pretty busy. For those of you who thought that after 1976 he fell off the face of the earth, because we were told that as well, he certainly did not. And then you tried to retire.
Yes.
10 years ago, but you didn't really retire.
No, but when I wasn't looking around at what my friends were doing, because they were retiring.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But you had a hobby.
But I had a hobby.
Mm.
What was that?
drawings, paintings.
Yes,
We
they
found
were-
out he had another talent in there, and he does these
No.
wonderful, whimsical characters of people in movement, dancers and costumes, and it just all came full circle. It was really wonderful. So he was all these other titles, including author and an artist as well, and that brings us here. So you can see where we're excited. And we chose crowdfunding because we're not asking for anyone's support as much as we are giving something back in return. And that I like. It's in crowdfunding, they're called perks. And it's really a win-win situation. But in our case, what we're giving away, our perks, are not only the book autographed, signed by Myles Marsden. Each perk also has a level of a piece of art, from a tile to pillow art to print to actually original art. So please take a look after we're finished with the video and see if there's something there that you might like. We really want to thank you for listening to us babble, because we're like two kids now, excited.
I try not to babble on because
Babylon.
and go through it. It has been a wonderful journey around the sun, and I still love to dance. I still love to paint, but most of all, I like to make people appreciate and love what I'm doing and share it with them.
And we hope you love the book, and we're looking forward to possibly seeing you on our press tour, because we are going out to 5 states, I believe.
Where are we going? New York?
California, Nashville, New York, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, starting in January.
California?
Yeah, California.
Okay.
And we hope to see you then, and we'd be happy to talk with you, answer any questions about the book, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yes. Thank you.
Peace and happiness.